This video is sponsored by Soccer Star Shop, the best place to get yourself the latest football boots and kits for ridiculously cheap prices. The link to their website is down in the description and use the code S2G to get yourself a 5% off on your purchase. Mahrez into Musa. Musa back into Mahrez. Mahrez looking to curl this one in. Oh, what a goal from Riyad Mahrez. How has he done that? That was sensational from Mahrez. It's still Gray, potentially one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Gray with the shot and Gray with the goal. That was just brilliant from Demaira Gray. Hey guys, how is it going? It is S2G and welcome to Season 2, Episode number 11 of the Leicester City Career Mode series. In today's episode, we do have some big Premier League games against Manchester City and Manchester United. Besides that, we will also be giving our new signings their debuts in today's episode. If you guys are enjoying the series, make sure to drop a like on this video. 100 likes as always is the goal for today, and make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 17 content. Apart from Man United and Man City, we'll also be facing Bournemouth and Stoke. I probably will be simming this game against Stoke because it's at home and I reckon we should be able to win against them. Besides that guys, I haven't revealed the team we'll be facing in the round of 16 of the Champions League, and that team guys is going to be PSG, the team that actually knocked us out of this very same competition last season. So it's a big opportunity for us to get revenge on them. Hopefully we'll go through PSG and progress into the quarterfinals as well. What are your predictions guys for this tie against PSG in the Champions League? Drop a comment and let me know down in the comment section of course. Besides that guys, we do have money to make more signings, but our team is looking pretty good right now and I don't think we need to make any more signings. We've got about 16 million in our transfer budget and about £100,000 in our weekly wage budget. But the thing is guys, we don't really need to make any more signings. I'm really happy with the way my team is looking. Besides that, one of our financial objectives is to finish the season with 17 million unspent allocated funds, which I reckon should be possible if we don't spend any more money. So unless we do actually go ahead and sell a few players, I won't be making more signings. In fact guys, my team just looks really good right now. We've got Grimaldo and Lemos, our new signings. And overall guys, this team looks ridiculously good. Now before we get into our next game, it's now time for a press conference. The first question for today is from Andreas Smith Hunter. Which is more important to you, the FA Cup or the EPL? Of course guys, it has to be the Premier League. This season I really want to win the Premier League with Leicester City, and we are in such a good position guys. 20 games played, 45 points, 7 points ahead of Everton, and we have a game in hand. So of course guys, this season the focus is going to be completely on the Premier League and maybe even on the Champions League, but most importantly guys, I want to win this Premier League title. The next question is from Rohit. When are you going to stop this Leicester City career mode and start a new career mode with a new team in a different league like the Bundesliga or La Liga? One thing's for sure guys, my next career mode is going to be in La Liga. I'm not sure which team, but I've decided the league 100%. Besides that guys, this Leicester City career mode is going pretty well for us. We are very close to winning the league title, and if we do actually win the league guys, I'm kind of tempted to start a new career mode because I think then we have achieved a lot with Leicester City, because Premier League guys is the main objective of this series. But guys, there might just be a Season 3. I might just stream Season 3 on YouTube, just like how I've done with the Juventus career mode, and of course trying to win the Champions League in Season 3. But guys, we have not yet won the Premier League, so anything could happen. Yes, we are in a good position, but in football guys, absolutely anything could happen. But that guys is it for this press conference. Let's get into our next game in the Premier League against Bournemouth. This guys is the team that I've gone for this away game against Bournemouth. This game is probably going to be a difficult one as Bournemouth are actually having a good season. They are 6th in the Premier League, so this isn't going to be an easy game. Also guys, Grimaldo and Lemos will be making their debuts. Hopefully they can keep a clean sheet on their debuts. I think that would be fantastic. Let's get all 3 points against Bournemouth. Halilovic into Musa. Chance for Musa to get the first goal for Leicester. He cuts inside, Musa with the shot, and the keeper makes a save. It's with Mahrez now. Mahrez takes the shot and then Wilson with the block. Great attacking football again from Leicester. We have started this game out pretty well, but to be fair, we should have scored from this opportunity. Does pretty well, holds on to the ball well, goes past a couple of players, takes the shot, Schmeichel makes the save, but then Max Gradel on the rebound does score, and it's 1-0 to Bournemouth. Poor goalkeeping there from Schmeichel. I'm making a few changes for this second half. I am bringing on Ousmane Dembele instead of Halilovic, and I'm playing Mahrez in cam. Also, I'm bringing on Jamie Vardy because Musa wasn't really having the best game. Hopefully these changes can help us get the equalizer and then potentially the winner. We've got a free kick in a very good position. I'm going to take this one with Grimaldo. His free kick stats are pretty good. Let's see if we can call this one in. Grimaldo with the free kick, and it hits the crossbar, in fact, at the post. I'm not sure, but that was a very good attempt from our new signing, Grimaldo, and he was very unlucky there. Into Ousmane Dembele. Now Jamie Vardy, another big chance for us. Jamie Vardy cutting it back into Dembele. He should score from this chance. Ousmane Dembele, the super sub, equalizes for Leicester City. A really good finish from him and an assist for Jamie Vardy. Hopefully now we can get the winner as well. Into Mahrez. Now Carrasco. Carrasco, that's brilliant from Yannick Carrasco. He's on a good run. He takes the shot, and Federici again with a big save. Well guys, the game has come to an end and it's a 1-1 draw. To be fair, with the chances we created, I believe we should have won the game. But it's football, guys. You never know what can happen. And the game does actually end 1-0 with Dembele getting us the equalizer. We've got some transfer offers here. The first one being for Demairo Gray coming in from Juventus. They're offering 17 million for him. That is a good offer, but I'm not ready to sell Demairo Gray. I really like him as a super sub, and apart from that, he's a very good player in this game. Again, an offer from Bournemouth for Michael Keane, 78 rated, 25 years old. To be honest, guys, I might just counter and see what Bournemouth come back with. If they are ready to pay around 17 million for Michael Keane, I'll be willing to sell him. Then we can potentially get another young centre-back, which could, you know, make our defence way better. Our next game in the Premier League, guys, is against Manchester City, and they aren't doing well at all in the Premier League. They are in 10th place and they don't even have a positive goal difference. So statistically, guys, this probably should be an easy game for us, but to be fair, they've probably got an insane team, so it is going to be a tough game for us. Besides that, I'm pretty sure the FA Cup draw has been made and we will be facing Spurs in today's episode. So I think we won't be playing Man United in today's episode. We'll be getting done with the Spurs game. And then of course we will have the transfer deadline day, so that'll probably be the plan for today's episode. Hopefully guys, we can get a win against Manchester City and get ourselves to 3 points. This is the first 11 I've chosen for this Manchester City game. We've got Vardy and Dembele starting, of course, two fantastic players and players that are in really good form. Besides that, Grimaldo and Lemos also keep their place just because I want to give them as much game time as I can because they need to adjust to our playstyle. But it's a very strong team, guys, and I reckon we should be giving a good fight to Manchester City. This is the Manchester City 11 and it's pretty strong. Kevin De Bruyne, Gundogan, Aguero, Sterling all starting against us. And their bench is pretty good with Otamendi, David Silva, Iheanacho. But with the squad we have and the way we are playing right now, I think we are favourites to win this game. Gundogan with the shot, and that's just above the crossbar. Big chance for Ilkay Gundogan there, but he does miss. Well guys, we couldn't create a single good chance in this first half, so I am going to bring on Mahrez for Saponara. Maybe that extra creativity could help us. Besides that, Saponara wasn't really having a good game. Hopefully Mahrez's introduction could help change this game and potentially get us the win. Riyad Mahrez plays in the through ball to Jamie Vardy. Here's Jamie Vardy, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He should score, and he does score. Jamie Vardy gets us the first goal of this game. That is a cracking finish from him. Carrasco, another chance for us now. Carrasco does well. Cutting inside. Here's Yannick Carrasco. Carrasco with the shot. Yannick Carrasco with the goal. That is a beautiful solo goal from our left winger, Yannick Carrasco. What a finish that was. Bottom right corner. It is full time, guys, and we get all 3 points against Manchester City. The substitution at halftime completely changed the game for us. Riyad Mahrez came on, got himself an assist. He was just brilliant. Even in the first game, guys, there were substitutes for the plays that changed our game, and I guess this episode's all about substitutes, guys. Super subs getting the job done for us. Well guys, Bournemouth are only willing to pay 8 million for Michael Keane, so hence I will be rejecting this offer. I'm not willing to sell Michael Keane for 8 million to Bournemouth. We've got a transfer offer here for Robert Hood as well, which I'm gonna accept, man, because Robert Hood isn't the best of defenders right now. He is aging. We've already brought in Lemos, so I think it makes sense getting rid of Robert Hood. But he has been amazing for us, especially in that first season. He was solid as a rock at the back and really appreciate what he's done for the club. But now I guess it's time for him to leave. We've got a transfer offer for Mendy, and this is very interesting because if I do sell him for big money, we could potentially bring back Kanté to Leicester. That is one of the most popular transfer suggestions in the comments. So let's actually try and counter Spurs with about, let's try 35 million for Mendy. I know it's a lot of money, but let's just see what happens. 35 million, I think, would be just ridiculously good for us, then I think we can sign Kanté pretty easily. And even if they go down to 30, I will accept it, because I really want to bring in Kanté, because of course Kanté was spectacular for Leicester in that first season, so having him at the club again I think will be emotional and awesome as well. Well guys, looking at Kanté's value, I believe if we do sell Mendy, we should be able to bring in Kanté, so that's good. And also guys, Spurs have put in a counter offer of 28.5 million for Mendy. I'm going to counter it with 30 just to see what Spurs come back and say. I reckon they will accept it and move forward with the deal. 30 million for Mendy I think is a very nice deal, and then we could bring back Kanté to Leicester, which will be brilliant. Well guys, there you go, the Mendy deal is going through. Mendy to Spurs is now pretty much a done deal for 30 million. As soon as we get the money from this Mendy deal, we will go ahead and try and of course sign Kanté. So hopefully Kanté will join Leicester City. I think that will be awesome. Our next game is in the FA Cup and it's against Spurs, the team we are selling Mendy to, so that is interesting. And there you go guys, Mendy has been sold. We've got 25.5 million for of course Mendy. Now we are going to try and sign the man himself, Kanté. Besides that, a transfer offer for Miguel Cruz. He's my backup goalkeeper, so I'm not accepting any transfer offers for him. Not going to manage Finland, am I? So let's go ahead and now put in a transfer offer for my man Kanté. Of course, I love Kanté in this game. He's one of the best midfielders in this game, even though his overall isn't that high. I mean, just look at those physical stats, man. They are just brilliant. So let's put in a transfer offer for N'Golo Kanté. We've got a lot of money right now, but I don't want to spend everything because I also want to get done with my financial objectives. So let's start out with the amount of money we received from the Mendy deal. So 30 million for Kanté. Let's see what Chelsea come back and say. But guys, before we progress through this deal, we have to get through that Spurs game. Hopefully we can beat Spurs. Well guys, as this is an FA Cup game, I have made a few changes to this team, giving Miguel Cruz, our youth goalkeeper, a chance. Let's see how he performs. Also rested a couple of my strong players or my first team players just to keep them fit. Let's get into this game against Spurs and deliver a good performance. Dele Alli, big chance for Dele Alli, puts the ball into Abubakar, and Spurs have taken the lead in the 6th minute of this game. Bad defending from us guys, we've got to improve. Cross put in, Dele Alli with the header. What is happening here? We've conceded 2 goals in the space of 15 minutes. This is not good guys, we've got a mountain to climb now. The first half has come to an end and we've been humiliated by Spurs. Bar a miracle guys, we will be getting knocked out of this FA Cup tie. Let's actually try and put in a good performance in the second half, at least get ourselves a goal. I've made a few changes guys. I've brought on Ousmane Dembele for Riyad Mahrez. Also, I'm now going to be playing Jamie Vardy up front as striker and Musa in cam. Of course, I brought on Musa instead of Saponara. Hopefully these changes could help us get back in this game. Well guys, as soon as we made substitutions, the team was under pressure. I didn't know about that, so when I returned to the game, I wasn't really concentrating on the game, and this is what happened. Now that is embarrassing from me guys. I apologize for that. It won't happen again. Man, I didn't even know we were being pressed so well by this Spurs side, and they've now made it 3-0. This is annoying, and it's just my fault. It's not the players' fault, it's just my fault. Oh, corner. Cruz has come forward, and the header hits the crossbar, and then it's into the back of the net. What is my goalkeeper doing, man? This Cruz guy, I really shouldn't have started him. He's just way too inexperienced right now. That was just very poor from him. Sissoko with a free header, and does make it 4-0 now for Spurs. That's it, full time. To be fair, I'm happy that game did come to an end because we were being embarrassed. Yes, that third goal was my fault, but even if we hadn't done that mistake, we definitely would have lost. Spurs were definitely the superior side. We've got to improve. Luckily guys, this was an FA Cup game and not a Champions League game or an important Premier League game. I'm not that concerned on, winning the FA Cup. For me, the Premier League and the Champions League are more important. So, plus points, we'll now have more time to focus on the Premier League and the Champions League. But to be fair, I also wanted to win the FA Cup. So, disappointed all in all with this game. And Mendy, guys, what a first game he had for Spurs. Destroyed his former side, 4-0. Hopefully now we can sign Kanté. I think that will make me feel a lot better. Chelsea have gone ahead and rejected the transfer offer for N'Golo Kanté, so we will have to offer a bit more money. So I'm going to put in maybe 35 million now for N'Golo Kanté. Let's see what Chelsea come back and say. I guess we won't be able to complete our financial objective, but if it allows us to bring Kanté back, then I guess it's alright. Yes guys, the 35 million offer for N'Golo Kanté has been accepted by Chelsea. Let's put in £130,000, that's the wage requirement he wants. We'll offer him crucial first team player role. I reckon he should be accepting this contract. Hopefully he will guys. I'm so excited to have Kanté back at Leicester City. This guys is a done deal. N'Golo Kanté will be returning to Leicester City. This is just an amazing transfer guys. I'm so excited to have him back at Leicester. I'm really eager to see how he plays for us in the upcoming episode. N'Golo Kanté to Leicester City is a done deal. Well guys, the transfer window has now come to an end. The 3 players we signed in this window were Kanté, Grimaldo and Lemos. I'm really happy with the way this transfer window has ended. We've made some fantastic signings, really improved this side, and I can't wait to try out Kanté in this Leicester side. Next episode we've got some big games. First up we've got Stoke at home, which I might just sim. We then have got Man United away from home, which is of course a big game. Of course, against Jose Mourinho at the Old Trafford, it's gonna be tricky. We've also got PSG in the Champions League and then Liverpool soon. So next episode is stacked with big games. But that guys is pretty much it for today's episode. Before we end this episode guys, it is now time to find out who our player of the episode is. Our player of the episode today is going to go to Jamie Vardy for a goal and assist. He delivered a fantastic performance in today's games. And of course, with an average rating of 8.5, he is your player of the episode. And that guys is pretty much it for today's episode. We end this episode with a manager rating of 86, which is brilliant. Apart from that guys, our club is still at a profit even though we made some amazing signings, which is really nice to see. But I still doubt we'll be able to get that financial objective done, which is a shame. But if it means having Kanté back, I'll take that any day of the week. And that is pretty much it for today's episode. If you guys have enjoyed it, drop a like on this video. 100 likes as always is the goal for today. Make sure to subscribe for more FIFA 17 content. Follow me on Twitter to stay updated with the channel and all the channel related stuff. And I will see you guys very soon with another career mode episode.